I want to make this video about Gerald Celente, the so-called trans forecaster of the Trans Research Institute, which is located in Kingston, New York. And I want to tell you, first of all, the bright things about this guy, because first of all, he's a lot less flawed and biased than a lot of these so-called main guys on YouTube, like Alex Jones, Peter Schiff, Mike Maloney, SGT Bull, and so forth. Because a lot of the things that he mentions, outsourcing has really destroyed our labor system. We need a renaissance of society. We need the people to rise up. People are going to have to change to see societal change. A lot of that I agree, and of course some of the things he's forecasted did come true, although he may be misleading on some cases. But there's a lot that I don't appreciate about this guy that in some cases is kind of unfavorable and even dangerous. First of all, what really makes me kind of find you less favorable is that you kind of lump yourself into the whole conspiracy, Alex Jones stuff. You try to pump gold. You always tell people, I'm always buying gold. Now, of course, you always say you don't give financial advice, but of course, you lump into the whole crowd, the whole mafia, that buying gold is a good investment. Stay out of everything else. Currencies, real estate, bonds, stocks, and telling people because of the monetization, that's why that these securities values are going higher, even though it's largely driven by earnings. And so you're still part of this whole misleading idea. And by the way, there's a lot of things that you cover up. You talk about your whole situation with MF Global. Well, it turns out, if you're somebody who's taking gold for delivery, why would you get in a situation like that? It turns out you were working for a company, or you were at least dealing with them, that had ties to MF Global, that was dealing with futures contracts. So that caused you to be in that toxic situation. And I think you kind of use that scenario, and I don't know if it's really true or made up, to kind of scare the audience to think that, oh, paper is bad no matter what. You have to have your money in your pocket or under your mattress. And you can't trust these things. You can't trust the banks or the investment firms. So you got to buy physical. It's going to get dangerous. Don't trust JP Morgan Chase or Charles Schwab or TD Ameritrade. Stay away from them. And I think you use these things to kind of sensationalize things. You have this attitude, the white shoe boys, and a lot of your predictions haven't been coming true, I got to tell you, as a matter of fact. Bank holidays, all these things you can keep preaching about constantly, a lot of it has not come true. So this is what I tell a lot of people. Just because a lot of the things that they forecast came true doesn't mean that a huge chunk or everything that they keep forecasting is going to come true. This is why you need to awaken yourself and avoid following and relying on these people as much as you can. Because there are some things that I still admire about the things that come out of his mouth. But the real deal is he's part of the same gang, and you really need to be aware of what exactly is going on.